Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Get Good at Minecraft. Between episodes, we just cleared this house out and made it where we could make a bed and pass the night. So that's what we've done. In today's episode, we're going to hit the caves. We're going to get some iron, we're going to get some copper, we're going to try to get some diamonds. Let's make a chest so we can clear out our inventory. We're going to put that over here for now. This is not going to be our permanent house. This is just going to be temporary. So I want to clean out my inventory so we can go caving. We do need to get prepared for that though. So we're going to take this stuff and we're going to make some more torches. We do need to get some food. We're going to make some sticks. We're going to make some torches. I'm going to put these in my offhand as I like to carry my sticks in my offhand. We are going to need some more wood to go caving. I like to keep roughly a stack, and we need to find a source of food. Does look like we have a cave we could go down there, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go get this. See if we can find some wheat, because we are, like I said, going to need some food. Plant these back so we have more. We're also going to grab, like I said, grab some wood. See what we can find on the surface as far as or close to the surface as far as iron or copper. Never leave your trees floating. Just finish chopping this tree down. Instead of placing another block to break, I'm just going to jump and hit this block. My goal for the end of this episode is to at least have enough iron to make full iron armor. Let's see what's in here. Not necessarily have it made yet. Let's get this copper. Not necessarily have it made yet, but at least have the resources to make it. I know I can make tools with copper, but I can also make armor. But like I said, we are going to need some food before we ever actually go for a full caving expedition. I don't have the ability, food or otherwise, to handle that skeleton. So let's just dig out right here. This piece of dirt. We might have to go hunting some fish, just so we could have some food. There are some cows that we'll get. See what we can get fish-wise over here. I see some squid. Not having any luck seeing any fish. There's some fish. Just hunting some fish so we have some food. There's another village. We might try to go protect those villagers as well. Having that bone meal will be beneficial. So we're going to try to get this bone meal. We're going to use it to progress our crops. Do need more wood though. Let's also gather wood. So we could either harvest, by harvest I mean farm these sheep, or we could go do the cows. We'll probably do each eventually. This is not going to be our permanent base, like I said. I just want to get some supplies and caving done in this episode so we can at least have iron armor, hopefully find diamonds. It is going to be a little bit, it's not our house. Let's go down here. There's plenty of wheat over here. It's an actual farm over here versus the watered hillside. Did not mean to feed the chicken, but that's what happened. I guess we can feed the chicken. That gave us the advancement. Carrots and the bats. Find our house, and we're gonna go make that into wheat. I'm sorry, bread. So we are already getting low on hunger, and we do need more food. There was a villager that I managed to miss. I guess we'll just leave him free for now. What I could do is, I actually might do, is make a trap door. We're going to keep this on us as well. Make a trap door to trap this villager in with. This tree sapling. It gives me the ability to keep him in the house, but also have access to the house myself. Let's get this coal. We're gonna eat as well. Coal is always good. Extra coal is always good. I want to try to find a cave instead of strip mining. That's my goal, is a cave. But we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not really sure if we'll actually find one. I see some surface stuff, but we do have to be prepared to be able to not actually have that. So we're gonna put that there, and he can no longer get out. Same thing if I put one there. Alright. We have a little bit of food. Let's go see what kind of cave we can find. I will be back when I find a decent cave. Alrighty, it looks like I did find somewhat of a decent cave here. I went the wrong way around the mountain and ended up back at the village on the other side. But I did find a decent cave. It has some copper, so we're going to gather it. Found some more coal on our way over here. Haven't actually been... I did not want to do that. Get rid of the zombie. Always look where you're mining. See what we've got up here. More coal. What hit me? Let's eat up before we die. Let our health heal back up. We're gonna gather this coal while we're here. It's probably a skeleton, and I do not have keep inventory on, so let's hope we don't die. Might be smart to make some more armor from our copper that we have. I didn't grab too terribly much food, so hopefully we can get a good decent amount of iron before this is over. But if not, is what it is. We'll be good with copper. I did not actually bring enough copper. Let's make a furnace like that. Also not where I wanted to put that. Let's move that over. We're gonna put that here. 1 coal cooks 8 pieces of whatever. It was a skeleton. It's also getting dark again. Let's see if we can get more of this copper. You'll notice that copper gives you more than 1 per ore you mine. I'm gonna put another piece of coal in there. We should get 16 pieces of copper from that. Let's see what's up here. Not sure where he came from. Skeletons do hurt, apparently. Like I said, hopefully we do not die. Avoid that edge, because that's where the skeleton is. also grab this copper as well. I will be content with full copper iron today. We're just taking this slow and easy as a playthrough, just trying to get better. Like I said in the previous episode, just trying to get better at the game. Figuring out the best ways to find iron, copper, diamond, stuff like that. There's definitely going to be more of this cave that we won't be able to get to today. And again, that's fine. Let's grab this copper as well. We want to avoid that skeleton. We're going to just put that all in here, and we're going to add 2 more pieces of coal. That'll give us 32 pieces of copper that have been cooked to make armor, pickaxes, swords with. I believe the damage is the same. If I go to my inventory, you can see that I have the tooltips on. The stone sword does 5 attack damage at 1.6 attack speed and has a durability of 131. The stone pickaxe has 131 durability as well, 3 attack speed and 1.2 attack speed. 3 attack damage and 1.2 attack speed. We're going to compare that to the copper for sure. I've not really used copper very much, just because I like to keep resources renewable in the game, and I'm not the best at making farms. So we're going to see. Let's go ahead and make our copper pickaxe, and we're going to compare that. And we're going to make a copper sword. Compare that as well. Going to make a copper chest plate, and we have to wait on the other to make. So the copper sword is the same as far as attack damage and attack speed. So we're probably just going to use these until they're gone, and then use these. We don't need the leather chest plate anymore, obviously. The copper is better than that. Let's make some boots. Put those on as well. And then we're just waiting for more copper. We really need a bow to try and get rid of that skeleton. Let's not waste this copper. Let's grab that copper. There's another skeleton. Hopefully he'll come down and I can take him out this way. Because water is going to make him very difficult to defeat. We're going to die before we get him killed. Well, let's not do that. Okay, different tactic. We're going to have to wait for this copper. We're going to have to get a little bit more equipped before we go into the caves. So it looks like we're going to have to just get some copper iron for now, get copper weapons, copper tools, finish smelting this iron. It's really close to the village, so it's not that big of a deal. So I wait for this copper to finish smelting. Sorry this episode was so not as interesting as I hoped it would be. Hopefully next one will be better. Stay tuned for next episode of Let's Get Good at Minecraft. This is part of getting good at Minecraft, is the bad things in between, and I want to show you all that. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give me your suggestions for what you think we should do, your best options for how you think it would be best to find iron, find diamonds, whether you think it's strip mining, caving, what you think is best. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.